You're not very good at this, are you? Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction with The Ghost. We're here to continue, of course, Stargirl. Do you want to know the title?
Summer School.
Uh-huh.
Chapter 11.
Oh, you got it right. You got it right. She got it right, too. Shaking off screen over here.
I didn't cheat.
Fun little fact, someone pointed out, thanking us in the last episode, for pointing out how the summer school subtitle for this, it doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter. I guess it's due to the timing of it, like it's summertime, but still it doesn't change anything. Like, if it's summer school, I thought the summer school stuff was going to stop at some point, like the subtitle, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Last episode ended on a really bad note. Ain't that right, Lucifer? Bring her up here. She has to see. She has to talk about her feelings about what happened because Courtney was sucked into the Shadowlands.
Yes.
Because, piece of poopy shit fart McMuffin, not you, but yes you.
Shade.
The Shade lied about what was going to happen when you put the diamond back together because it actually helped Shade basically heal himself, essentially. And it summoned Eclipso to the JSA headquarters. So, this is not good.
Could you imagine if they put that back together in their house?
Well, he knows where they live, remember? Because he sent...
I know, but
yeah, like,
just
still,
imagine
like
Courtney disappears in front of her mom.
Yeah, I mean, how is Pat going to tell her that?
It's going to be awkward.
Yeah. So, Eclipso now has taken Courtney. We have Green Lantern's daughter, Jade. She's back in the mix. The brother is missing. Not missing.
Yeah.
That's going to tie into something. Because people are saying that Mr. Bones, or whatever that guy's name that the nurse was on the phone with, he's a villain, which didn't click at the time, but they think that they're setting him up for appearances and whatnot. Because we have a season 3 confirmed. Besides the fact that it's called Summer School, I feel like that's kind of crazy in terms of the subtitle. It's not important. I'm enjoying this season in terms of it getting more like psychological and trippy and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's just me. What are you laughing at?
She's just looking all over the...
She's just running around. She's just like... She's trying to find Courtney. She's trying to find Stargirl. She's like, where is she? We gotta get her.
Is that what she's doing?
Probably. Not. So you ready to get into this episode and see what they show us?
Ready.
Let's...
go.
That's how they tell them. They have her walk in with the staff.
That's terrible.
Oh. Everything's just kind of normal. I see cars passing by. Who's this dude? She just waved at her. Notice how there's no noise in the Shadowlands? Yeah. Like, you can't hear her footsteps or anything. Wait a minute. Is that the family that Jordan killed?
Very good.
That's the whole family. This is their confirmation the wife died.
Absolutely.
We know she didn't, but they never, like, actually...
He's gonna be a famous magician.
He's dead.
Jordan made sure of that.
It's crazy.
I bet it's the same card that she picked last time.
Are you gonna lie to me again?
Ooh. Well, this is good.
I know I messed up the truth.
Oh, shit.
E.
I don't know.
Eclipso.
Eclipso. Okay, that makes sense. It feels weird to see actual kids in the hallway there.
Yeah. There's Cindy.
There's Cindy. Hello. Maybe? Oh, damn.
You are my greatest experiment.
I'm not doing this again.
She knows it's fake. That's cool, though.
Where is here exactly?
Shadowlands.
This is where Eclipso was born. Killed my father. And you.
I knew it. She's killed fake Courtneys. Of course she did.
Okay, that's psychotic. Okay, wait. I'm going home.
There's nowhere to go. Unless Eclipso lets you out, or she finds a way to trick Eclipso to let her out.
I just got her down for a nap. She's been just so fussy.
think she's a babysitter.
Her dad.
That's kind of weird.
He never visits anymore. My daughter ended all my dreams.
Jesus Christ.
I go
It's
there.
dark.
That is horrible to hear. Even though it's not true, but you know,
You think that everything is black and white?
it
Good,
is
bad,
here.
You're all good. And now you're here without your staff.
And she's like nothing without her
You're the
staff.
one who brought Eclipso into this.
I think she's more with that.
Darkness to
No,
power
I don't think
light.
so, but
Oh,
she relies on it a lot,
How
though.
did that work for you? You tried to kill me to impress your dumb dad, you freak. And when that didn't work, you murdered
You
him.
freak?
You have no idea. Cindy?
Her mom.
Her mother, you're afraid of your mom. Oh, that's the actual where Dr. McNider is.
Yeah.
Falling leaves. It's a new season in the Carolinas. Celebrate the
Is
Is that
that
McNider?
is that actually him?
Ooh.
You must be Courtney Whitmore.
Yes,
That was the truth.
Shadow.
that's the actual
The
Shadowlands.
Shadowlands in its pure, unadulterated form. This is what the Shadowlands
That's
would
crazy.
look like. Turn away from the darkness.
Embrace the
or
light.
You will be consumed.
Yeah.
My goggles are filled with tears.
That's sad.
What? What do you mean Courtney's still alive? She's in the Shadowlands.
Yes.
With Dr. McNider.
He's actually alive. And
Yes.
they're together.
The ghost is tired, so she is going to be napping for the rest of the episode. Apologies, but at the end of the day, she needs to focus on herself and all that, and I still love her no matter what, and I know you guys still love and care for her too. It'll be okay, honey. Love you.
Love you.
Mean it. Anyways, let's watch the rest of the episode.
Find the shade. Save Courtney.
Yes. And go. Okay. Alright. A map of the town. That's awesome. That is freaking great.
Someone's in there.
Why don't you let me check it out and then
She's going on in.
we can go in together.
You used my daughter.
Sure did. He's an ass.
Personally.
She was ripped away from us because of you.
Yes.
You're gonna help us get Courtney back.
We know you can access the Shadowlands.
Make no mistake, I still have enough power to kill you both where you stand.
Then kill me.
Jesus.
Because
wasn't
I can't
expecting
live
that.
without my daughter. Cindy's still here.
Then I think we need to hurry.
Yeah, hurry.
Hi, Courtney.
Hi.
Do you want to play a game?
No.
It's time to become more like me.
Like me.
You were so angry with me that day.
What the hell?
Do you remember? I remember, Mommy.
She
I wanted
remembers.
to stay up late. It made me so mad. Look at the monster
Rick.
in a cage
Yeah.
where he belongs. Are you sore?
I would love if just Courtney played it off like she knew it was all fake. She's like, bah, whatever, and just completely ignored everything he's trying to do.
Your way to Cindy. You've tortured your friends and
Yeah.
your family.
You sure have, sir. Boy.
I've heard. Oh, I love watching you all suffer so and sing a lie. Tear you apart.
Just loves it.
I hate you.
You're giving in. He wants that. He wants that. Courtney.
But he...
Ignore him, and he has no power.
Oh. Well, that might be useful.
I loved you.
Loved. Loved.
It's not real.
They all make it out, right? And that is the end of the Shade. Well, then again, we thought he died before, so I don't know. Is he really dead? I mean, you have to, yes. Okay. There you have it, guys. Once again, apologies for my wife, the ghost, for leaving halfway through the episode. She was enjoying, everything until she started nodding off and everything and falling asleep on camera. But she had a long day. It's okay. I know she'll enjoy the back half for sure. So let's get into it. So overall, this episode was really, really good. And I like the fact that it really dove into more of the negativity of what Eclipso has done in terms of hurting everybody, and getting some information about the Shadowlands from Cindy, who's somebody that we wouldn't trust, and we have to kind of trust her because until Dr. McNider reveals himself a little bit later, Cindy's the only person that Courtney can talk to. So to find out that everything is fake, and like, look at the goggles, this is actually what's actually happening. There's nothing. Like, the rooms you're in, all figments of your imagination. It's not real. None of it is real, but it feels real, but it's not. That's why Cindy and Courtney were able to fight in the school, because they literally are actually there. They're not basically constructs of your mind that you're visualizing and you're seeing. That's what was happening with Cindy, because she kept seeing her father, the Dragon King, and then seeing her mother, and saying how she killed her father and Courtney there, obviously fake versions, but she enjoyed that. But it was the cut on Courtney's, I think it was her left arm, the cut on her arm showed blood, which indicated to Cindy, you're actually here. You're actually here. I love her so much. So we had that go on, we got the information, and then we got to where Dr. McNider, I get those, it's McNider, Dr. Midnight, he revealed himself to Courtney and actually showed that he was actually there, and gave her the goggles for a couple seconds. He's like, I need those goggles back, because every single time I take them off, all I hear is my daughter, which is something that, of course, is his biggest fear and his biggest loss, and something that truly Eclipso took away from him forever. And throughout this episode, they kept proving what Eclipso has done in terms of what happened to Rick, Yolanda, and Beth hasn't really been too affected. Of course, she was attacked a few episodes ago in terms of him trying to get inside her head and everything and trying to hurt her. But showing how Eclipso has really hurt so many people, it was kind of crazy. But I think it goes to show the different type of villain Eclipso is versus the ISA, in terms of how the ISA went about trying to take down the new JSA versus what Eclipso has done, which has been a very different approach, which I think is what the show should do. Because if this was just another team up, which they were kind of hinting at that with Cindy and everything, trying to make an ISA 2.0, the fact is that ultimately Eclipso's approach is very different, is what they should do, because we've already seen the ISA anti-JSA approach. We've already seen that in season 1, so to rehash that in season 2 would be kind of boring. So I'm kind of glad it didn't happen, even though that fight scene in episode 6 in the school cafeteria was phenomenal. Between the JSA and the ISA was phenomenal, fantastic. But I like the approach they've done with this, even though it's not a lot of action, which I like the action of Stargirl. I mean, they proved it in episode 6, like I was saying, but I do like the psychological side of it in terms of how they're hurting. How he's hurting the team individually, and ultimately hurting the team as a whole, because the individuals are hurt and scarred and changed and making a point. And that little kid actor, the little kid who's young Bruce Eclipso, he's a very, very good actor. He's very, very good. I'm noticing it more and more. I'm like, he's a good, creepy little kid. He's really good at it, so give him props for that. Seeing in the opening of the episode, seeing Joey along with his father, the wizard, and the wife, who we never officially got confirmation she died, but it was kind of implied. Obviously, her car, the cat in the hat, as the joke in season 1 I would make, because there was a cat and there was a hat in the car, Joey's hat, so I made that little tie-in. But we saw that family, and then realized, I'm thinking, oh, okay, so once we learned later, of course, none of this is real, and this is all in our head. When they were acting like they didn't know Courtney, I'm like, oh, so this is like a town full of people that they don't actually know Courtney, and then it turned, of course. He's like, you're gonna lie to me again? Like, I know I know I messed up that trick or what. It was such a great reveal about what Joey said to her and how he was doing the same trick that he did in season 1 to her again. The more you think about it, and I think I haven't really thought about it too much, just because she hasn't been in the show enough, but having actually a Green Lantern, Jade, on the show, I think is really, really cool. I know that they can't use her a lot because of probably character rights, but also because she's really overpowered. She can be once she can control the ring, but it's really cool that we have a Green Lantern in the Arrowverse. Because it is in the Arrowverse, because it is in the multiverse, but it was a part of Crisis as a little tease for Earth 2. So yeah, we have a green, even though we were waiting for Diggle to get his Green Lantern ring, Green Lantern ring. Well, I can't talk today. It's been a long day for me too. But get his ring. But at least we have a Green Lantern in a sense in the Arrowverse, so that's kind of cool. I like seeing her, and I hope that she sticks around. Don't know if she will, but we'll see. So they all get out. I was surprised. I was thinking something was going to happen to prevent Dr. McNider from actually getting out, but they all got out. Courtney, Dr. Midnight, and Cindy. I wonder what that means in terms of the next 2 episodes. We only have 2 episodes left, and we're done. And we're done with the show. And that's kind of crazy to think about because it doesn't feel like the show's been on for that long, but it has been now for 11 weeks. And I honestly like the fact that the show has not had a break. It feels great, honestly. It really does. I know that's not going to be the case for every show. There are going to be shows that have breaks, and it really sucks. I mean, Superman and Lois's breaks were terrible, but Stargirl luckily has not had a break, as far as I can remember it. I don't know. It's been consistent every week. But the show, I think, overall is doing pretty solid this season. I know some people have been saying that it's not as good as season 1. Some other people have been saying it's actually better now than it was in season 1 in terms of the approach of, I guess, of Eclipso. They like Eclipso better. For me, I think season 1 was a better season. Obviously, we're not done with season 2, but in terms of, we only have 2 episodes left. We had 13 episodes, of course, season 1, season 2, 13 episodes as well. I think I enjoyed season 1 more. I think because there was more action. So I don't know, maybe they'll approach season 3 differently when have more action in it. I'm not really sure, but I hope that they kind of add some more action into the mix because I'm liking the storytelling in season 2 here. I really am, because I think Eclipso is definitely, like I was saying earlier, a different approach that should be done. But at the same time, I do miss the action sequences that really made Stargirl pretty fun to watch. I mean, the show is great without it, but I'm saying it was a part of the DNA of season 1 with the action sequences that were pretty damn good. And they proved it in episode 6 being a really fantastic, it was reminding me of peak Arrow, when Arrow had some amazing fight scenes in season 1, season 2, some in season 3, season 5, and then of course the season 8 finale of Arrow where we had that gigantic 3+ minute fight sequence that went on for freaking ever. We thought it was going to end, then it kept going. That whole sequence in Stargirl episode 6, that a lot of you guys really responded to that episode in terms of my reaction and just said that was a great episode. That fight sequence was so well done with those characters. I'm not saying that every single fight scene needs to be like that, but my God, they proved they can do it, so give us more. So I don't know how Eclipso's going to be killed. I don't know how they're going to do it, but go about it. But Cindy's like, who wants to kill Eclipso? I think everybody does. So what do you guys think of this episode of Stargirl? I'm curious to know your thoughts, guys. Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And once again, apologies for her leaving. But ultimately, at the end of the day, got to think about yourself. And I knew that she wouldn't be able to make it. She tried. She was trying her hardest. So hope you guys enjoyed the video regardless. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.